out loud. Oh. Our whole family will celebrate Juneteenth.
I know where to buy strawberry soda.
And I'll make a mean red velvet cake.
I'll fire up the grill. That loud and black enough for you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'll hang up my stocking.
Oh, buddy.
Wow, man. Easily, and you know what? And it's the most, in my influential TV series on TV right now. You know, Erica, I really appreciate you being on the show. Erica Badu just walked in.
What's up, Mama? How are you, baby?
Hey, how you doing? You smell that?
Yeah, you smell that?
Did you smell that?
I smell it.
Ooh, smelling amazing. Anthony Anderson is here, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on Soul Train.
Thank you, Anthony.
Didn't she kill it?
Yeah.
Erica Badu always kills it.
He just inspired me so much.
Anthony's inspired
thank you, sweetheart. We inspire each other.
Yeah, I love you.
Love you, too.
Damn, I love
Thank
that.
you.
Erica just walked in by herself and left by herself.
White people over there looking at me like, come on, we got this.
Damn, they still own you.
But what she not telling you is those are her white people.
Those are-
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
Those are her white people. She not telling you. Those are my white
You
people
got
over
your
there in
own
the corner.
white
I
people
brought my
over
white
there.
people too.
Hi, white people.
Erica got her white people.
We had a great conversation about that this morning.
Man, we were talking about the study that showed that 91% of people who are white don't have non-white friends.
Right. So in Georgia today, there's going to be a networking event called Meet a Black Person.
Yes.
You know about this?
I know about that. Yeah, I was reading the article on the dude who put it together who introduced black people to white people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Did you have white friends growing up?
I grew up in Compton. Wasn't too many white people in Compton.
Child, voice change.
If you were growing up in Compton when I did and you were white, you were black.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty
right?
much.
You pretty much.
we said poverty knows no color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We saw no color. Yeah.
This Juneteenth episode. I mean, we're going to talk about Get Real About Diabetes on this campaign. And you've had diabetes 2?
Yeah, type 2 diabetes.
Type 2 diabetes for 16 years now.
Yeah.
Right.
You said that like you got diabetes too?
Like also like I got it. Yeah, okay, man. Type 2, my bad. I don't think I test every year though, because diabetes runs in my family.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that your father passed away because of complications caused by it, right?
Yeah, the thing about it, my father, by the time my father was diagnosed with diabetes, he probably had diabetes undiagnosed for 20 years.
Okay.
So by the time, we got him to a specialist and whatnot, his quality of life was just horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually he had succumbed to complications from diabetes. But that's why I've partnered up with Novo Nordisk. That's why they've partnered up with our show Blackish, and we have this great integration because my character Dre is you watch him get diagnosed with the disease. I've been living with the disease, Anthony Anderson, for 16 years now. So we're coming at it from both ways, me personally and how to manage it, and then looking at Dre being diagnosed with it. So we've come up with this campaign called Get Real About Diabetes. You can go to getrealaboutdiabetes.com and learn a lot about the disease and how to manage it if you haven't.
Okay, yeah, that's real right there, and your character has it. What I love about this show, this Juneteenth episode.
Talk about it.
I think that Juneteenth episode might have been one of the most informative episodes that you can see on major network TV, television,
Yeah.
about culture, race disparity, history of this country as a whole, as a people as a whole, too.
Mm-hmm.
Who idea was that? And then did you get any resistance from the network?
Okay, first off, let's deal with the second question.
Okay.
Who is going to resist or give you a negative response when you're talking about slavery and how it's affected, you and your culture and your heritage? Right. How can they say, no, we're not going to let the black show talk about that?
If you were the culprit or you the descendant of the culprit, you might not want that part. Like people want to erase people don't want to talk about slavery because it's a sore subject.
But definitely.
But y'all didn't get that.
But that's why we did it. Because people aren't talking about it. It started with Kenya, who created the show, and my partner in this. His son came home and said, "Dad, Christopher Columbus never set foot in North America? And he was like, you're lying. We're paying too much money to this private school for you to come back home with some information like that. That's inaccurate. And in doing his research, he found out that Christopher Columbus never set foot in North America, but yet is credited with discovering it. And so that's how this whole episode started. And he brought it back to the room, and they were talking about it amongst the other writers. And they came up with this Juneteenth episode.
Oh, that's incredible. So kind of like what you guys do every week is with Cheryl Moore, one of the people who are the creators of this Meet a Black Person event, is trying to do now. You guys are doing that with Blackish every week. You're allowing the country to meet, right? Yeah,
we're showing the country that, black folk aren't monolithic. You know what I'm saying? There are many hues to us. There are many the varying and different degrees of us and our blackness and all that. And that we're just showing these characters in that light and from their point of view. What I love about our show is that the show has a point of view. Each and every one of these characters have a point of view. And I think that's what makes for excellent entertainment. Because you know exactly where this character stands on any given subject at any given time because they're vocal about that. And in being authentic and honest to these stories, these characters in the show is what makes our show resonate with an audience across and around the world. We're not a black show. We're just a television show, told from this black perspective, unapologetically.
Yeah. Are there, because your show mimics a lot of what we see in society today, are there any topics that you haven't touched that you would like to touch personally?
No, I can't say that we haven't touched it. We're going to touch it because we are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We are. We're going to talk about everything. I mean, we talked about racism. We talked about the N-word. We talked about politics. We talked about men's health. Now we're talking about, how it's affected me personally with diabetes. The postpartum depression. We're going to run the gamut, and however it affects our community and these characters, we're going to deal with it organically and discuss it.
Okay.
Not that you wasn't dope before,
Anthony Anderson,
but I feel like Blackish has somehow it's helped you develop even more as an actor, and I think because it's ABC, it's network television, so you kind of know in your mind they have these boundaries. And then you see what's going on Netflix and all these different other platforms, and they just go so far that eventually, by the 5th episode, somebody's going to be naked and doing something crazy. How has it been for you, just as an actor? Is this making you, want to go deeper? Maybe you'll do, a psycho thriller one day. How, as an actor, how do you feel like you've grown?
Grown overall in a business sense because this is show business, and as a creator, as an entertainer, and as a storyteller, and now as an executive producer on the show, we all wear so many hats. And you're pulled in directions that you weren't necessarily pulled in before. You're a part of meetings that you were never a part of before. Not
even invited to.
So I've grown as a businessman in show business. Yeah, and it makes you want to do more. Makes you want to, makes me want to be behind the scenes more and create opportunities for other people.
Okay.
That was one of the main reasons for us putting the show together, was to create opportunities for people that look like us. Yeah.
Came a long way from Kangaroo Jack, huh? That's what you,
they call me Charlotte. No, I love Kangaroo Jack. They call me Charlotte. No, because me and my nieces used to watch it when they were so little, and we would say that to each other to keep that bond and that connection. But it's dope. I'm happier for you. Yes, it was.
You gotta respect the full resume.
I sway.
That's the homie. I'm just saying, though, man.
To play devil's advocate a bit, and this is not my personal belief system, but I hear from other people, they'll wonder, or not even wonder, but complain about a lot of our television, a lot of our movies, just putting, the political arena within it. Or some folks will be like, okay, why do we need to highlight gay characters a lot more? They want to just completely detach from what's happening with our 24-hour news cycle when they're being entertained. What would you say?
I'll take it this way. What I like about our writing room at our show is that it's reflective of the America that we live in. Gay, straight, black, white, man, and woman. And everybody has a story to tell. And I think everyone should be given the opportunity and the platform to tell those stories. There's stories that need to be told and heard about in the transgender world. There's story that needs to be told and learned about in the African American community and the Latin community and all that. So I think everyone needs to have an outlet and should be able to voice their opinion and tell their stories and tell their truth, especially here in America.
Wanda, did you want to comment on that? Did you feel like you were misrepresented at all?
I don't know. You're talking for me, but yeah, it's cool. I personally I have the ability to change the channel if I don't like something, so that's what it is. I just don't like things being overly pushed in your face. I don't like forced diversity. I feel like it could be natural. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's it.
Yeah. And that's why we try not to beat you over the head with the message in our show, on our show. We try to feed it to you with the teaspoon of sugar, and not a teaspoon of salt. And we deal with divisive subjects and subject matter. But yeah, that's we pride ourselves on that. And that's what gets people sitting together at a table with a difference of opinion, and hopefully they have a better understanding of one another once they leave that conversation and that table.
Anthony Anderson, man, Stu, right here, man. Let's man a round of applause for just being him. He even sounds different. You remember when Kanye would go on Ellen and it just sound different? He got that.
He in a different
That's a different tax bracket now. The tax bracket unchanged, man.
Come on, Sway.
I'm gonna
That's
bring
how
him.
your residents talk.
I'm gonna bring him to the middle, man. I need your advice on, not even your opinion.
All right.
On something. We're gonna bring it back to hip hop. I was happy you was coming because I know you'll give me an honest answer to this. We this has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, but get real about diabetes. We do want people to look that up and go and follow this campaign because a lot of us
GetRealAboutDiabetes.com, and there's a Facebook page.
Okay.
Get Real About Diabetes.
Okay, so Damian Lillard, who's from Oakland, as you know, Portland Trailblazer, has been blazing up the airways because he puts out projects, and he's, to my opinion, the NBA's #1 rapper. Okay.
I give you that.
Okay.
I'm with you on that.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So Shumpert recently went on Funkmaster Flex's show. Did you see that freestyle?
I saw that.
Okay, and so now he's coming at Dame Dollar's neck. So what I'm gonna do in front of Anthony Anderson is we're gonna play both freestyles.
You said Anthony would know about both of those freestyles.
I said that.
I said that.
And I want to get your opinion on it. Okay, let's start with who should we start with?
Let's hear Shump.
Let's hear Shump. Let's hear Shump first. Okay. All right. Oh, that beat too, though. Sometimes the beat.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
Yo, like say when. Well, me and T named our dog Basquiat. Let him draw the shotgun if it ever go down. He the only one got one. Your peers show fear, then they use you for the spotlight. You keep your enemies close. Ain't no closure when it's cop lights. Well, I'm on a ladder you never could climb. With guns you'll never survive, words will never suffice. Who do this better than I? You ain't did shit with the cuffs on. This ain't the subject to touch on. This ain't the lane you should drive in. Buying you a drive-through, brother. This back for a base you won't slide through, brother. I never heard Jay on no sway in the morning. With his hands in the hoodie, I got nothing to say in the morning. I dropped post 90s, when I did they ignored it. So I went back to the dark, but now I'm glowed. They'll support it, right? I could afford it, I finally got me some jury. But I ain't pay a dime, all y'all shine cost a fortune. I've been in the sweats with white guys in the office wearing 3-piece suits just to chop about the profits. Facing new decisions like I'm opting out of options, trying to tread the internet without reading all this gossip, but I do though. And they tried it, substance abuse soon. They got my head spinning like Mello off the jab with the left hand. They treat me like a stepson, like ain't no sweat on my headband. They ain't spilt blood when it mattered. They still fibbing on the cameras like I'm supposed to have manners. My nephew steady asking, why you got your shirt off? Cause I've been with the field niggas, I can't get the dirt off. I've been with the real niggas, dicing old English. Stepping on 300 with paper cuts in my fingers. But that's my old English, cause Junie father different. The crib look like a building, and we ain't done building. It ain't no chandeliers here, we ain't got a ceiling. The needle getting long now, we ain't got a feeling. I don't really feel shit, I'm 10 man. Working 5 hustles like it's 10 hands. Rapping and designing, and I'm still selling glasses after I go make the rim dance. Then back to playing father, changing pampers when she tired. Oh, I be wildin'. I be wired like a car on Stony Island. Well, that just mean it's stolen. Fuck is y'all provoking? You gon' make me take this mask off. The titties out when I'm in town and TT dance the mask off. I be dripping mad sauce. I can rap my ass off. This my Mr. Big Flow. They love Carrie Bradshaw, right? Hold on. Yeah.
Whoa, stop! Turn him up.
For neck pain, the thought alone go get me neck and brain. My check claims the best things when I'm in your establishment. Me acting ratchet is immaculate. Natural disaster. Damn. I'm donating to tragedies. Can't help but think it's strategy. Why is they so mad at me? I'ma buy all the property just to win off herd economies. I'm tired of me trying to be my father times a god of Greek mythology. See, I decrease since my TT had to rest in peace. Only finesse for the blood of me. Hey.
Oh, damn, shit, what the?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
He said me acting ratchet is immaculate.
He said ain't no chandeliers in here because we don't have no
we ain't
ceiling.
got no ceiling.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Hold up, Dame Dollar rap too, y'all.
I know.
I know.
Damn, he did say.
Give him his moment.
No, Shump came off with that one. I hadn't heard it yet. That was my first time hearing
That's
it.
my
Oh,
first
that's your
time.
first-
That's my
Mine
first time.
too.
That's my first time hearing the extended version of it.
Man, yeah.
He bodied.
I already see what's gonna happen.
He bodied. They
Hold
gonna
up,
collab?
Well, they probably
Ooh.
gonna collab, but I could see me standing behind Dame Dollar, giving him the shoulder massage, with Flex standing behind Shump, giving him the coach rant.
He said he ain't never seen Jay with his hands in his hoodie on Sway.
He did say that.
And he emphasized it too.
Did he?
Because
Yeah.
he was like, you know he made the
He
face.
threw me in it too. Okay, so here's Dame Dollars. Then he
Okay.
came up.
What do you mean, okay? You can't be biased yet.
I'm not biased.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying like, okay, drop it.
Okay, he
No,
came
I'm
up here. He
doing
dropped
that.
his new project too. About a month and a half.
A
2 months ago.
project, a full project.
Yes. All right, here we go. Yo, Wonder, drop a beat on him. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. Let me get the
Shout out
sunnies out early.
SOBRBE. You feel me?
Let me get the sunnies out
Hey.
early.
Get him out early.
Dame Dollar.
Look, I'm anti-social on these suckers though. Think you Beyonce, don't you ever get too comfortable. I keep a bad one beside me that play the underroll. When I bust a check, designer even on my underclothes. I'm from the hood where my partners be riding dirty. And bros that used to be cute be wishing they ain't curved me. 12-year-old kids stuck and clutching on the 30. Firearms present, I ain't talking Stephen Curry. Look me in my eyes, you see a beast. This isn't really in me, boy, I'm really from the streets. Where you from? Oakland. Which part the east? City of that wet work, lot of friends deceased. I walk around wherever and my heart don't skip a beat. I keep my mouth closed, trying to stay away from beef. If I'm ever in the middle, baby, about to spread the cheeks. Shoes been tied, pops was choking my sneaks. You feel me? Know the game, I've been a student. Keep quiet, don't get into it. They talk loud, we really moving. They don't wanna dance, we really grooving. It's in me, not on me. In a million years, can't clone me. A couple real ones deep, and you know Bazzi got it on him, huh?
Okay, ignore the length differences.
Come on. They're different.
Yeah.
They're different styles.
Yep.
This is smooth, laid back West Coast Cali shit.
I'm just saying, the lyrics are lyrics.
Lyrics are lyrics.
Lyrics are lyrics.
Lyrics are lyrics. They both got bars, man.
They both got bars, but if you had to pick one to go in the
Right.
battle, based on those, who would you? It's okay.
Who has the most replay value?
Ooh, it's okay.
Ooh, dude. Okay.
It's okay. Hold on, we got a drum roll. Out of Dame Dollar and Shump, Anthony Anderson says he would take this person to the battle.
Shump.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on what you just played right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And no disrespect to Dame Dollar, because I heard him spit live. I'm just saying, from what I just heard right there.
Yeah.
Shump spit battle rhymes.
What? Yeah.
He was coming for somebody next.
See, when Dame came, Shump wasn't doing that. So maybe,
Right.
and obviously, Shump was motivated by Dame's verse
course.
because he threw
Of
him in it.
course.
So what I say?
He said he gave the shotgun to the dog.
Named the
what-
dog Basquiat.
Me and T named the dog Basquiat. Gave the pump to the dog. So he be the only one with the shot. Or something like that.
The house looked like a building and they ain't even finished building
They ain't
yet.
even finished building.
Yeah, Shump, we hear you.
So I'm gonna put it out there.
I pay money to see it.
Okay, you already.
I pay money to see it.
You might be co-hosting it with me.
I'm with it.
Okay. Flex Go ahead and get Shump ready. I get Dame Dollar ready. We all meet in the middle. Heather be in the seats right there, refereeing.
Shit, I'm opening up a bar. I'm trying to come up with a hustle.
Heather, you can't make money off of everything.
Yes, you can.
Okay, damn.
I'm being up me as Anthony being.
In a sweatsuit.
Okay.
Why them Dwight Jews be 3 pieces?
Talking about the profits.
Talking about the profits. Come on.
Yeah, we hear
Okay.
Somebody
Tracy,
recite a
Tracy.
Dame Dollar a lyric. If I'm in the middle, I'll be between her.
Don't do that. Come on, and don't do that. You just heard his.
Okay.
Okay. And you go do your research on Dame. That wasn't his first time up here.
Fire.
And
I know he got fired.
Yeah.
so I'm going to tell Flex. I'm going to hit up Flex. Maybe we can get this popping.
You should.
Shump, you all more than welcome to come up on this show. We talked about it before.
And we love
Dame
Tiana.
Dollar.
Let's be real.
He coming at you. T's our girl. She's a part of the, just like Ant, she's a member of the show.
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson, I can't tell you, I wish we had more time, but, you're my brother, man. I can't tell you how proud I am.
Thank you, brother.
We all are.
Consistent, continued excellence.
I appreciate that.
I stay motivated. Even we pass each other in the airport all the time. We scream each other names. Sway! We got to go.
Going in opposite direction.
That was a start, but okay.
It was a slight one. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, brother.
Anthony
Appreciate it.
Anderson, absolutely, man.
Everybody out there listening, go to getrealaboutdiabetes.com.
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. We want to thank Stolly for coming by, too, as well. We got to get ready to get out of here, but until tomorrow, we have nothing left to say.
One day.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45. Kilo.